Hey guys, it's Dave here. Today, I'm going to be discussing the best electric bikes under $1,000. The opinions in this review are that of my own. The main factors I look at when reviewing products are popularity, quality, price, durability, and lastly, verified buyer reviews. If you want to check out the price of these products, you can view them in the links in the description. And make sure to subscribe to the channel for more reviews and content. And now that that's out of the way, let's get started with the video. ECOTRIC Fat Tire Folding Electric Mountain Bicycle Review. ECOTRIC is a company that has been around for several years and has offered countless products along the way. Outside of electric bikes, they provide hitch extenders, mud flaps, car mirrors, and much more. They certainly know how to find a broad niche and execute a wide range of products in it. This specific electric mountain bike from them is excellent. For starters, it's essential to look at the strength behind its electronic capabilities. It has a 500-watt motor and a 36-volt 12Ah lithium cell. This is relatively standard for a product like this. It shows that it's strong enough to go up the toughest hilly terrain or anything for that matter. As for its design, although this is subjective, it looks great. It can either come as a white and blue, white and black, or black and blue color variation for the bike. It weighs around 51 pounds and is built to last. If it didn't weigh this much, it definitely wouldn't last a great deal of time. Outside of its weight, the tires on it work really well. They're a 20-inch by 4-inch mountain bike tire, which proves how well it would work on the toughest terrains. An average charge can get you around 18 to 23 miles, which isn't anything too crazy. I would have liked the range to be a bit larger, but I understand that's not the end of the world. As for the speed of it, it can go up to 20 miles per hour. This means it operates like a standard bike, and you can't just drive it around like a car. That's pretty self-explanatory, but just in case you didn't know, just like most electric bikes, when the battery dies, you can still use it as a standard bike. Just something to keep in mind. Pros. Not only is it built to last, but it is surprisingly easy to move around. It makes it very easy to bring you on any road trip or camping experience where you want a bike. Tires on it are great. It can quickly turn and operate just like you'd expect a bike like this to do. The design of it is very sharp and aesthetically pleasing. Plus, it has 3 different color options for you to choose from. Braking and mechanical system work great. I never ran into any issues trying to brake the bike. Cons. Battery life isn't the greatest. I wish it lasted a bit longer than it did, but this isn't the biggest issue. Verdict. All in all, this is a perfect option for those of you looking for one of the best electric bikes for under $1,000. It rides great, is built to last, and has all of the standard capabilities of a regular bike. Although I wish the electric function lasted a touch longer, it certainly gets the job done and isn't too big of an annoyance. Let's take a look at the next bike. ECOTRIC 20-inch Folding Electric Mountain Bicycle Review. Up next is another bike from ECOTRIC. Just like their previous bike on the list, this is another remarkable bike. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it all. The build quality of it is outstanding. It seems to be built in a way where it'll last you a long time. If you're anything like me, build quality is essential since we tend to beat up on products like this. As far as I can tell, this is very strong and will last most people a great deal of time. The electric capabilities of it work very similar to their previous bike as well. It has a 500-watt motor and a 36-volt 12Ah lithium cell battery. It can reach a speed of up to 20 miles per hour and has a range of 18 to 23 miles. As stated with the previous bike, I definitely wish the range was a bit larger, but I understand that's a lot to ask for. However, it only takes 6 to 8 hours to get a full charge, which isn't too long. Considering you can do that very quickly overnight, the range shouldn't affect you too much. Other positives of the bike include its tires. The tires on it are great. They're a 20-inch by 4-inch fat tire that makes it possible to use on any terrain. Having a bike that can be used anywhere is a huge benefit. Whether it's the beach, dirt road, or a standard road, this bike will work great for you. You won't run into any conditions that are too harsh for this bike to operate. The throttle works as a variable speed control with a half-twist throttle. Pretty standard function, but seems to operate very well. Last but not least, it can be operated as a standard bike like the previous bike on the list. Pros. It's built to last. You can tell that you won't run into any major issues down the line once it gets more heavy use out of it. The tires it has made it possible to be used anywhere. Always a benefit to have a bike that can be utilized anywhere. The Shimano external 7-speed gear worked great. Never ran into any issues trying to change speeds. Cons. Only one color option. Not a huge deal, but if you hate the design, then you don't have another choice. might run into minor issues with its electric capabilities. I have read horror stories of the electronic component being dead on arrival. If this is the case, immediately reach out to ECOTRIC. Verdict: yet another great bike from ECOTRIC. If you're going camping or just want a great electric mountain bike like this, it'll be perfect for you. It's built very well and operates as it should. Only major complaints have to be the lack of color variation and the possibility of running into issues with its electric components. Onto the best e-bike ever under $1,000. SWAGCYCLE EB5 Plus Folding Electric Bike Review. The SWAGCYCLE EB5 Plus Folding Electric Bike is from the company SWAGTRON. SWAGTRON is a relatively new company that focuses on everything pertaining to mobility. They offer products such as hoverboards, e-bikes, skateboards, scooters, and much more. Knowing that they specialize in this sort of thing is a massive plus, and it shows with this bike. One aspect right away I noticed is that the bike comes pre-assembled. Not having to worry about assembling a bike is excellent. We all know how annoying it can be to follow instructions on something like this. Height of the bike is completely adjustable. Whether you're a tall or short person, it'll work out very well for you since it's flexible. The wheels on it are 14 inches and have excellent traction on them. It makes it possible for the bike to be used in any environment. Always a huge plus to own a bike that doesn't have any restrictions in that regard. The range on the bike is roughly 15 miles. 15 miles isn't the greatest, but it's definitely better than nothing. Just expect yourself to pedal it like a standard bike if you have a big bike ride planned for a day. It only takes 4 to 5 hours to charge, which makes its low range a bit better. Since it's foldable, it can be easily transported and put away very quickly. Having it be portable makes it a great bike to utilize on any trip. The only major issue with the bike is if the back tire were to go flat, the only solution is to send the bike to SWAGTRON for repairs. This can be a massive annoyance, but as long as you can take care of the bike, you'll be okay. Pros: it's very light and can be put away very quickly. Whatever trip you have planned, this is the bike for you to bring with you. It steers and operates beautifully. I never run into any issues trying to ride it somewhere. The height of it is entirely adjustable. Whatever height you are, you'll find a reasonable adjustment for this bike. Cons: can't fix the back tire unless you send it back to SWAGTRON. This can cause significant annoyance. Verdict: although the back tire issue can be a bit annoying, it's still a great bike. It's light, easily portable, and works as it should. If you're planning a big camping trip or want a light bike to get around your college campus, this is the bike for you. NAKTO 26-inch Cargo Electric Bicycle Review. In the world of bikes, NAKTO is a company that has been around for several years. They offer a variety of bikes that seem to be made with a lot of care and passion. This specific electric bike from them is no different. In my opinion, it's the best electric bike under $1,000. It has a very unique design to it and is built extremely well. The material it's made from is durable and should last you an extremely long time. It has a 6-speed transmission system that works very well. Having the option of choosing which speed is best for you is always a plus when it comes to this sort of bike. It has a 36-volt 10AA lithium battery, which ensures that it'll last a great deal of time. From what I can tell, it has a range of 22 to 28 miles and 28 to 35 miles with the added boost. Both varieties are fantastic and will provide you with the perfect range needed for your bike endeavor. Not only can it be used as an electric bike or a standard bike, but you can combine the two to have a more straightforward exercise component. A real great feature that I didn't expect from a bike like this. The bike also comes with a 1-year warranty. Considering how pricey it is, the fact that it's under warranty for an entire year is a massive bonus. Last point to mention is the tires on it. They work very well and have an anti-slip resistance to them. This bike is truly amazing and I can't recommend it enough. Pros: has a massive range to it. No matter what you're planning to do with this bike for a day, it more than likely won't die on you. Comes with a warranty. Never know when something might happen to it and you'll need repairs. The tire on it function flawlessly. You shouldn't run into any issues while you ride. It's completely waterproof and can steer very well. I was impressed with how the bike can handle harsh weather while driving. Cons: the only major drawback is how it looks. Some of you might love or hate the look of it, but it unfortunately only comes in one design. Verdict: of our list, this has to be the best e-bike under $1,000. It's built very well, has a vast range, and has everything you need on a bike like this. I wish it had a few design options, but that's not a huge deal. Conclusion: we hope you enjoyed our video on the best electric bike under $1,000. Be sure to check out each bike for yourself and see which one is best for you. They're all great and have a variety of benefits that might suit you better than others. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and visit our website.